Hello, YouTubers. I'm going to start a new series here. I've messed with trains over the years, and during the wintertime, it gets cold out. I like my RC stuff, but I also have always enjoyed trains since the first Lionel train my grandmother bought me back when I was about 8 years old. I remember laying out big old layouts all over the place, under the chairs, through the couch, and I remember about every chance I got for any allowance or anything, I was buying more track. But anyway, the nostalgia days. But I kind of, my space is limited these days, and I decided I'd try an N scale. I've never done an N scale. I thought I'd do a little N scale layout. Basically, here you can see what I've got as far as my start. Is what I've got is it's a 1/4 inch thick, nice piece of finished. I believe this was birch, and it's a 2x4 sheet that I found pre-cut at down at Lowe's, and then I bought me some. They call it 1x2. It's actually more like 3/4 by. Well, let me get the tape measure and tell you exactly what it is. Be exact here. Yeah, it's about 3/4 by 1.5 inch. It's actually, in lumber they call a 1x2, but it's actually like 3/4 by 1.5. But anyway, what I bought was this was all just out of the bins they had their pre-cut stuff, so I didn't have to do a whole lot of cutting. But this is kind of my basic. I'm just in it. But basically, I bought 3 pieces of the 1x2 and my 24 by 48 inch sheet of decking material, or plywood, you want to call it, whatever. This is going to be the base of the train set, and then I'm going to use these as center supports, because this was not real thick, but I want it to be stable. But I didn't want to get real thick because I didn't want it to be real heavy. Kind of the whole idea of this is light and easy to transport, something I can kind of set on the coffee table at Christmas time and let the grandkids enjoy it. So anyway, we're going to start this out. Basically, I'm going to lay this out to where I have, by the way, all this lumber so far cost me $22. So I've got $22 in this layout here. But as you can see, I can lay this 1x2 along the edge here. It's already pre-cut this way, so I don't even have to cut it that way. And I'll go ahead and I'll pre-drill it because this is kind of thin. You don't want to split it. But I'm going to go ahead and join, obviously, the 4 corners will be one in that corner. And then the only cut I really have to do is I have to cut on the ends, which will be a cut from end to end like this, which I'll just mark and cut. And then the intention is that'll give me, with these 3 sticks here of this 1x2 by 48 inch, that will give me the whole outside border. Then I'm going to take these 2, and these will be interior supports, which I will set equally. What would that be? I'll measure it out, but basically it'll be kind of like that. So that'll be your form. I'm not going to go through the whole steps. You're going to watch me screw every board together, but I kind of wanted to give you an idea of what the layout's going to be, and then I'll come back and show you after I've screwed it together. I mean, this isn't rocket science here. Basically what you've got is a 24 by 48 inch and some stick lumber, and like I said, I'll just go around and I'll make a frame for it and the center supports, and I'll probably use some wood glue too to make it good and stable. And anyway, we'll get back to it once I get the frame built. I'll give you a good shot of how the whole frame turned out looking, and then from there we'll flip it over, and we'll probably start trying to kind of lay out the train. My plan is to kind of, what I did was I found a really good deal on eBay. It was probably an estate sale or something, but I got a whole lot of train track and some buildings and everything. So I kind of just start laying the train track out on the top of the base and kind of work from there. I don't know yet if I want to do a trestle or go through a mountain. You're gonna kind of go along with me on this step by step. But obviously, the first thing I need to do is I need to get a foundation, and this is what I'm doing right now. So let me get the foundation built, and then I'll come back.